That is one of the worst hiding spots I've ever seen. Yeah, no, I reckon she's dying first, right? It's pretty cramped in there. Reminds me of, when we got stuck in, love. I'm making one of my rare efforts to actually talk and have, what's it called again? Friendly conversation, right? And I get the feeling you're not paying attention to a word that I'm saying. You're right. I want to, tell the rest of you that, because your eyes have gone kind of wide, and you're gripping that chair hard enough to break it, which, given how cheap these things are, probably will happen. Look at me. Look at me. What's going on? I guarantee it's not going to be stupid. I'm not gonna laugh. You can whisper it to me if you want. Okay, you don't like the movie? No problem with that. I mean, they're pretty... well, to be polite, they're called B-movies for a reason. But they seem to be Johnny's guilty pleasure. So we indulge him, let him put one on every Halloween. A little team bonding tradition, I guess. A little movie marathon. But people seem to think I'm not very perceptive when it comes to what other people are feeling. Maybe that's somewhat true, but I am trained in noticing signs of distress. Thinking that the movie's shite doesn't make you act like this. Yeah, but it's not fine, is it? Look at you. You could have just asked to leave, you know that. You can ask me to go with you if you don't want to go on your own. No one's gonna mind. Well, if they guess why, what does it matter? None of the lads are gonna judge you. You don't even have to come and agree to sit with us and watch it. I get it, sweet. Your first Halloween here. You want to be part of the team. Well, you've shown your face. But there's other things that you can do to prove that you like them, okay? You don't have to prove yourself with this. Now go on, go back to your room. There's no point in you hanging out here if you're going to be upset the whole time. Right. Well, we all know you're too polite to disobey a direct order in front of everyone else, so... Soldier, I need a word with you. Outside. Oh yeah, was it embarrassing? I'm not going to apologise for it. 'Cause you look like you're about to burst into tears in there. I'm not having you sitting there give yourself some sort of panic attack. Keep yourself awake all night with night terrors. Because you were too polite and didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings by saying you didn't want to watch the movie. Come on. No, we're going back to mine. I'm not leaving you alone. What'd you take me for? Yeah, well, don't let word get around that I'm so caring. I'll make an exception for you. In. For God's sake, what am I gonna do with you? Come, sit. Wherever makes you feel better. Sit in the bed, sit in my lap, whichever you want. You're not a baby. It doesn't make you a baby. Adults get upset all the time. You're allowed to want comfort. Isn't that what you always try and tell me? Who's the hypocrite now? Come on. There you are, but... What do you like? They all like you, you know. I'm not gonna get angry at you if you want to leave. Even if you just said you were too tired, that would have been alright. Yeah, well, as sweet as it is that you wanted to spend time with us all, they want you to take care of yourself. I want you to take care of yourself. None of them are gonna laugh at you. Right, you could have just said, movie's too much. You also could have said in advance, and I'm sure Johnny could have found one movie that isn't gory, but still Halloween sort of themed, and we could have sat and watched that first. You could have sat and watched the movie with us, and then we could have put on the bloodbath and you could have left. We're a team, yeah. If you can't cope with that sort of movie, we're not just gonna, ban you from movie night. We'd make accommodations, yeah. It's not a bother. Even if the only sort of movie that you'd be able to watch is a kids' movie. Who cares? And the point of it is to spend time as a team. Now, let me tell you what would make Johnny feel awful. You leaving. Because you couldn't cope with the movie, not going to bother anyone. You sitting there silently, feeling like throwing up, crying your eyes out, and then them finding out afterwards that they made you feel like that and you felt like you couldn't speak up. That's what's going to make them upset, yeah. If you care so much about us, let us care about you. You gotta speak up when you're uncomfortable, love. We're not all mind readers. Not all of us are good at emotions and stuff. Noticing body language, you know. They aren't bothered because they aren't bothered. I don't know what goes on in all their heads. And just because we can go watching that stuff doesn't mean you're in the wrong for not being able to. Look, we've all got our own, fairly certain probably all of us got some sort of PTSD, right? So, what triggers it? It's different for all of us. For some, it's loud noises, fireworks, or earthquakes, or fires, or seeing blood or gore. Yeah, well, just because I don't get bothered by that sort of content doesn't mean I haven't got my own problems. I guess I'm desensitized to that sort of stuff. Probably a lot of us are. It's not to say that I don't have my own triggers. I don't talk much about my past, you know that. Let's just say I probably had PTSD before I joined the army. Yeah, so what gets me is not what's going to get other people. I was only pretty broken before I got here. Ow! Yeah, whatever, I know I shouldn't call myself that. If you're not broken, then I'm not broken, yeah, something like that. And you're not. So. You're allowed to get upset at seeing fake blood and gore. That's probably actually pretty normal. Maybe it's us lot that are more the weird ones for being able to cope with it, I don't know. We've all seen a lot of crap, and none of us want to be reminded of trauma, and we're trying to have a bit of fun. Just because it doesn't scare me or them doesn't mean it's wrong for you to be scared. It's okay if it's too much for you. It doesn't bother me because I don't know, I've probably am somewhat desensitized, right? But I find the unrealisticness of it all almost comedic. Like, he doesn't pick the best, like, Oscar-winning horror. Well, I guess actually horror movies don't really get noticed by the Oscars all that much, do they? You know what I mean? Like, critically acclaimed, right? Movies. Purposely picks the shy ones. The stupid and silly ones that we can look at and laugh at how, stupid the hiding places are. How none of them have done the obvious things of, like, trying to contact a neighbour, trying to use the phones, like, they keep if it's like some sort of slasher movie that, like, the people getting hunted down keep doing the most stupid decisions that are obviously going to get them caught. When we can sit back and think what we would have done different, how we would have survived. And as for the blood and the guts and all that, I suppose we've seen worse shit, and we can look at it and detach ourselves from it, and we know it's just what, like, I don't know what they make that stuff out of. But it's fake, Sometimes, especially in the cheap movies, it looks very fake. The blood's way too bright red or whatever. But it's okay to see that fake blood no matter how bad it is, how inaccurate and unrealistic it is, and it still triggers some sort of memory. Whether it looks hyper-realistic or whether it looks like the worst low-budget movie you've ever seen. you're not choosing to get triggered by it. No one chooses to get triggered by anything. That's like not what the definition of a trigger is. It's okay, yeah. And if you want to go back in there, and if you want to say, hey, Johnny, old buddy, old pal, if you've got any Scooby-Doo in that collection of yours, or, I don't know, that's the first thing I could think of that was like Halloween monster sort of themed, but like wouldn't be scary, or at least wouldn't be gory. I'm sure he could put one on. The what one? They made a Loch Ness Monster one. Like, as in like Nessie went to America. It's set in America, right? Yeah, so, or like, they went to Scotland. Because if you're about to tell me that there's like a Scooby-Doo movie where a bunch of American voice actors are attempting to do Scottish accents, I think we have to put Johnny through that torture. Seeing as he's accidentally just tortured you. Well, fair, he probably doesn't own it, but like, I'm sure we can find it somewhere. Yeah. And what's the army budget for if not for spending on Scooby-Doo movie? Feeling better. I know I'm not good at this sort of like talking about feeling stuff, but I'm trying. Well, if you want, I can go back in. You can stay here, and whenever the movie's over, I can request something for you if you want. No, they've got like, I think 4 more movies that we're gonna put on, maybe 5. Oh, it like lasts all night, yeah. So if you do want to come back in, you know, I could come and fetch you when the movie's over. You can have a little chat with everyone. We can see if we can decide on something that you're able to watch. I'm sure there's something you can think of that is some sort of, you know, even if not exactly Halloween, but like monster themed in some way that you can cope with watching. Whether it is, Scooby-Doo, or I don't know many kids' movies, but there's gotta be some sort of, you know, there's like 3D animation movies that come out every year, something that's like Halloween themed. Disney must have done something Halloween themed, or something. Some sort of like made for TV movie of your childhood, or I don't know if there's stuff that's like Halloween themed that's like not for kids, but that isn't very gory. I'm sure you can think of something now. Smart thing you are. And I promise, if you pick out some sort of kids movie, right, the others aren't gonna laugh. No, not because I'll threaten them. Okay, well, not just because I'll threaten them. Look, you don't have to prove yourself to them to make them like you. They already all like you. Yeah, I wouldn't like you. So, anyway, from what I gather, a lot of those kids' movies meant to be like, I'm gonna call family movies, right? So adults are meant to like be able to enjoy them. I'm not gonna laugh. Besides, they've been up so late already, they're probably sleep deprived enough that they might end up accidentally getting emotionally invested in whatever you put you ever think? I think we're about maybe 2/3 of the way through that film. I can go and see how long run time's left and have a little chat with Johnny. We can see about sorting something out, yeah. And if you do want to do that, what Scottish Scooby-Doo movie to torture him with the accents, you just let me know. Okay. I'll go see how much long's left on that movie. And if you decide you don't want to come back in at all, and you just want to sleep, that's fine too. But I'll go double check how long's left, how many more films they're planning on doing, and see what our options are, yeah. You be brave for me, and wait, yeah. Yes, I'm leaving you alone in my room, trusting you not to break anything. You may steal one of my shirts, if that'll make you feel better, but I expect it back, so I guess you may borrow one of them. Yeah. Alright, love. Yeah. I'll be back. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. Reminder that I have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me gave me just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios in a safer environment. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of all my audios, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month, with at least 1 per month picked from your requests if you join the top fledgling tier, and more. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays, Fridays and Saturdays, and have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy also has stickers and other merch of my audio original characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. My art commissions are also currently open. Audio commissions are currently closed. Thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Andy Christ, Salamoon, Lauren Lovett, Sazzy NK, Ebony Voigt, Fruit Island, Raincloud, Ciel, Nerd Herder, Satan is a Real Man, Ruby Red Gem, Carry On, Livia Nacito, Euronotti, Asterash, Percy, Hell, Spicy But Sad, The Solar Sis, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, River Heights, Puff, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Rake Art, Sweethearts Die, Emily, Sweet Jade, Tisnes, Kit, N, Tsukiyomi, Emery, Zorn NB, Gothmobit, Peachy, Pumpkin Pie 2-3, Nicole Thompson, Dahlia, Valkyrie Ace, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Dawn Robin, Persephone Black, Oh Man, Lady D, Slug for Music, Beautiful Thorns, Fern, Persephone Paris, Null and Void, Seo, Doomafrog, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Dameron, Steph, Astoracii, Mark, Foul and Rune, Demonics Anxiety, Deanna, Trunks Briefs, Ethereal Viking, Jazz, Emily, Vic, Nye, Ablyson, Amara Keen, Athena, Alyssa, Josie Moser, Pluto, Calix A, The Sleeping Poet, Next Time On, Silly Gay Goober, Nex, Goober, Bellwether, PyChan13, Aster Sarah, Rowan the Hunter, J, Product Volcaire, Shelps, Melissa Simpson, True Starshine, Micah Strange, SH7, Ophelia, Deleth, Incognita, Irrelevant Listener, Desifowl, Green Flog, Keyboard Clicks, Sister of War, Gabrielle Simpkins, Charlie, Boop, Bookstore Cryptid, Edward, Joel McRae, Wisteria Song, Max Little Spoons, J. Aries, Ace, Delirious, Rave, Ellie B, Skybound, Sunny, Dakin Luke, Elixir Key of Destiny, Miles, David Moser, Ost, Virgie, Willow Arons, Lindsay Houston, Coffee Pot Cat, Cradle the Void, Grave 3, Rio Plushie, Momo99, Thembo Supreme, Mad Hatter, Grimbean, Maypop, Collective Unit System, Foxboy, Frostbitten, Alex B, Marco01, M, Warner Yako, Dal, Planet MB, Katie, Briarfell, Maria Davis, Jenia, Jordan, Omen Warn Them, PT, Daniel Wolf, Peachy Sakura, Crested Blossom, Elixir, X Profane X, Abby Cats 16, Skylar Sheridan, I Am My Family's Loki, Olivia Osman, M Siren, Cassius, Iceberg, Avery, Emperain, Fishy78, Golden U, Plant Gato, Frosh, The Silent Star, L, Undercover Clown, Chrissy, Janza Joe Paul, Wolf with a Book, Primrose Path, Ducky, G, Bumble Baby, Agenda Techno, Des, Ica111, Inovias, Untrustworthy Narrator, Rinstorm, Will, Seppi Day, Blue Flame, Bumpkin, Northern Isle, AMC 1720, Mixed Murder, Mossy Crow Phil, John Oxt, Molly, Hero, Quinn, SL, The Kraken, The Master of Tea, Arlo, Marina, October, Six Rabbits, Red Raccoon, Bexy, RMW, Red Velvet Rose, Rowan Torquil, Fantasy Princess, ASDF, Beloved Bog Goblin, March Andy, Ambrose, Midnight Whisper, Musa, Antichrist Socialite, Daniel D. Desjardins, Chaos Fox, Ash, Philogena, Nav, Black Seraphim 7, Heaven, Sequoia, Dragon Kitten 2, Ash, Adventurous Winter, Kiara Abley, Felix, Sam, Actually Static, Chris 07, Little Adventurer, Lost in Space Max, Colin Healy, Alex, Green Blue, Elle's Collection of Teeth, Angelus, Peachy Pup, Sakura the Neko, Lulu Boy, Luna Moth, LEC, Yanksits Connor, Bloody Wren, Grayson, Wren Pearson, Cinnabunny, Rose Cat, The Boy with No Name, Blue Cheese Cactus, Lex Frazier, Haz, Necromonia, Vexed and Hexed, Obscure Oni, Pidge, Vivi, Silas, Owl, Spooky Quest, Catastrophe 1742, Alec Worms, Mingus Owen, Jay the Bat, Becca, Caitlin Miskell, E, Banshee, Irina Shakina, Kitbird, Soulesser, Jack, Dionysus, Shadow 071108, Charlie Andy 101, Leviathan, Galactic Library, Apollo, Morgan, Vincent, Camille Peterson, Costal Bumbun, Umiel, Fox, Benj, 100 Bunnies, Apple XX Pop, Ainsley C, Ranger Lee, Lovable Bull, Louis, Random MB, Jody Murray, Artist Lover, Fabulous Evolved, Lanky the Grave Robber, Kilroy, Mac, Roy, Shay, Riv, Fluffy Puffs, Devil Vidal, Kilgore, Fairy Pill, Elise Joynier, Simple, Jinxie, Derry, Apple Pie, Vi, Icarus, Verona, Gabble, Not That Eli, Ladybug 232, Extraterrestrial Omega, Midgardian Witch, Mothy, Helios Flame, Maxie, Clayson, Jazzy, Whimsical Willow, Tired Little Bat, Grey, Star Minion, Blaze, Val of Gaming, Vic, Kota, Caroline, Calgoon, Mad Dog, Trashy Kitty 69, Charlie Witt, Wilgrim, Kenma, Lemon on a Lily Pad, Ash, Core, Tobias Johnson, Black Canary, Chaotic Kai, Coda Wolf, Phoenix Hodges, I Need Healing, Zen, My Darling, Dead Roses, Virtual Angel, Rain Mimi, Mixed Teen 3A, Spoken Shepherd, Lettuce Man, Captain 8 Coco, Dame Melusine, Keegan Mattel, Artie, Nova, Trinity, Haggy Stotts, The Crispy Boy, Bugs, Toe Beans, 003, Amati Evel, A.M. Paulson, Cyber Hall, Forks, Blood and Roses, Tyler Jackson, Anti-X Social Corps, Maria L., H.B. Savvy, Scott Draws, Jen, Ollie Up, Cassia, Mama Poot, Sean Gorton, Sparrow, Emily Catherine, Casey Williams, Sam, Mothghoul, Fulfon Bailey, 93, HRT Stotto, Breezy Bot, Shadow Song, Nicole, Lou, The Goblin King, Green Blue number 2, Microphone, Bugsy, Bug, Sweet Candy Heart, Sol, K-Bear, Amalia, Plant, Luca D'Amico, Crywolf 883, Agatha Vixorek, Just Monica, Wind Mortal, Reaper, Sandra, Riverwolf, Celios and Robin, John Ward, Amy, Mochu, B, Erin Lena, Your Librarian, B. York, Joey, Ruby Angel, Mathilde Bush, Cecilia Vigerich, Hannah Manning, Sona Holikova, Delighted, Quiet L, Cody, Hootie Hootlu, Henry Scott, Malachi Brown, Eris, Elixir Hillsman, Celeste Baudelaire, and Mumi. And a thank you to my familiars. Saladeria, Cecilia, Jocelyn, Jessica Louise Forsyth, Moon Melancholia, Dust Like, Pitch and Bunny, Ali, AJ, Curiosity Girl, Nocturnal, Joel Botter, Emotional Lizard, Tarragon, Sweet Silence, FHVH3646, RGVVETF, Jubilant, and Ava Rankin.